మన రాష్ట్ర గవర్నర్ గారు జిష్ణుదేవ్ వర్మ గారిని వాళ్ళ వాల్యుబుల్ సందేశం ఇవ్వాల్సిందిగా ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నాను.
Namaskar. On the dais, Sri G. Kishan Reddy, Minister of Coal and Mines, Sri Tala Rajendra, MP, Sri Ramchandra Rao, ex-MLC, Sri Malka Komroy, MLC, Sri Anji Reddy, MLC, Sri Shamir Nanda, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Culture, Government of India, Srimati Shruti Patel, IIS, Additional Director General, volunteers, media friends, and all participants and visitors. I feel elated to inaugurate this curated exhibition organized by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism and the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. On this solemn occasion, I salute the martyrs who laid down their lives for India's freedom and for the liberation of Hyderabad state. The Hyderabad freedom movement was not just history, it was the people's heartbeat, their cry for justice, and their march towards freedom. It was a struggle where the commoners stood shoulder to shoulder with the leader, a people's struggle for dignity. Sadly, many heroes who made the greatest sacrifices remain unsung. We must remember freedom is free. It is always brought with blood and sacrifice. The atrocities of the Razakars inflicted untold pain. Thousands lost their lives, countless lost their homes, and many endured unimaginable suffering. The worst blot remains the inhuman crimes against women, crimes that continue to haunt our collective memory. I salute Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India, who ensured Hyderabad merger with the Indian Union with courage and decisiveness. Without his firmness and foresight, liberation would have been delayed. Freedom would have been denied. September 17th, 1948 stand as the defining day when Hyderabad state became a part of India's soul. Unity in action, dignity in freedom, this was Patel's gift to the nation. Today, as we celebrate Hyderabad Liberation Day, let us remember the martyrs and salute the unsung heroes who gave their all. Despite the tyranny of Razakars, the resolve of Hyderabad's people was unshakable. They fought, they suffered, but they triumphed. It is our sacred duty to honor their memory and pass on their story to generations to come. Maharashtra and Karnataka have long celebrated September 17th as Liberation Day. Telangana too must proudly carry forward this commemorative torch. Let us pledge to fulfill the dreams of those who gave their lives by building a Telangana that shines in unity, progress, and prosperity. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Telangana, Jai Hindustan. I applaud the efforts of the Ministry of Culture and Tourism and the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting for curating this meaningful exhibition. And I am very impressed with this virtual museum. And when I go back to Tripura in a few days' time, I will ask the Chief Minister to do the same. I come from the Northeast, and my home state is Tripura, a very small state in Northeast. And even a few years back, it was only when Modi ji became the Prime Minister and led the nation that we came to know of all the freedom fighters of the Northeast. We collected data, and we found to our astonishment that there were so many freedom fighters in the Northeast, and no one knows about them. And Modi ji told us at that time, I was a minister in the state, a nation is defined by its leaders. A nation is defined by its leaders, and it is very important to celebrate your leaders. Today, when I was walking through this meaningful exhibition, just at a glance, I could learn so many things. In Tripura and Northeast, we heard about Hyderabad liberation, but we didn't know it had so many heroes, so much of suffering, so much of valiance, so much of bravery, so much of massacres, that people sacrificed so much for our future and the future generations of the Hyderabad state. I also come from a princely state, that is Tripura. And we are just the opposite. The Maharaja of Tripura, before he died in 47, in 46 himself wrote a will saying that I will merge with India when India becomes. And here we have another state where the aspirations, the imagination, and the genius of the people was trampled upon. There are two extreme examples. One in the northeast, where the Maharaja said, I will go with India, before even India was, they had declared independence. And here we had a state where the ruler was unwilling to fulfill the aspirations of the people of his state. So these are two extreme examples of even after independence that we had to face so many challenges. And Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the man who stitched together 565 princely states. Some very small, some very large, some very not so rich, some very rich like Hyderabad, were all stitched together to make this nation. So as we remember today, as we celebrate Hyderabad Liberation Day, let us celebrate and pay respect to every hero. Every organization I saw, there's so many organizations are also involved in the liberation of this beautiful state. And today, if we are prospering, we are prospering because of their sacrifice. Every citizen of India owes something to the history. Anyone thinks that we don't owe anything to anyone, that's a wrong thing. Whatever we are today, our prosperity, our modernity, our progress, we owe to the heroes who sacrificed for our futures. And I would, congratulate the Minister of Coal and Mines. When he was Minister of Culture, he started this, I believe. And I will surely tell the Northeast Chief Ministers to do this, because it has portability. It can be taken to schools, it can be shown to children, it can be shown in villages. Museums, you have to come to the museum. The museum will go to the people. So it's a very noble idea, and I will talk to my Chief Minister as soon as I go to Tripura and talk to Indrasena Reddy ji, who's from here, Governor, and ask him also to help out. And this is a very, very noble cause. And as I said, we owe what we have today, our security, our progress, our development, to the heroes who sacrificed everything for us. So let us remember them today. Let us pay homage. And every year, let us, reach out to children in schools and teach them that they must become responsible citizens, because people who fulfill their responsibilities yesterday gave the future of today. So thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Telangana.
తెలంగాణ ప్రజలందరికీ విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. రేపందరూ కూడా అన్ని గ్రామాలలో జాతీయ పతాకాన్ని ఆవిష్కరించి ఈ యొక్క హైదరాబాద్ విమోచన ఉత్సవాలను గ్రామాన నిర్వహించాల్సిందిగా మనవి చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. అన్ని గ్రామాల్లో కూడా ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలు కానీ, మిగతా విద్యా సంస్థలు కానీ, గ్రామ పంచాయతీలు కానీ, గ్రామాల్లో చౌరస్తల మీద కానీ ఈ యొక్క జాతీయ పతాకాలు ఎగరవేయాల్సిందిగా కోరుతా ఉన్నాను. ఎందుకంటే మనకందరికీ తెలుసు, ఈరోజు ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో ఉన్నటువంటి పచ్చి మతోన్మాద పార్టీ అయినటువంటి రజాకార్ల వారసత్వంగా వస్తున్నటువంటి మజ్లిస్ పార్టీకి భయపడి 70 సంవత్సరాలు మా స్వాతంత్ర చరిత్రను మా ప్రజలకు తెలియకుండా, మాకు తెలియకుండా తొక్కి పెట్టారు. ఈరోజు కొన్ని రాజకీయ పార్టీలు, అది కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ కానీ, బీఆర్ఎస్ పార్టీ కానీ, మజ్లిస్ పార్టీ పేరు చెప్తే పాయింట్లు నడుస్తాయి వాళ్ళకు. మరి అటువంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో దుర్మార్గపు రాజకీయాలు, ఓటు బ్యాంకు రాజకీయాలు, కుహాన లౌకిక విధం రాజకీయాలు ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో కూడా ఉన్నాయి. కాబట్టి ప్రజలందరూ కూడా వాస్తవాన్ని గ్రహించి మరి రేపు ఈ ఉత్సవాలు విజయవంతంగా అన్ని గ్రామాల్లో నిర్వహించాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఇప్పుడైతే డిజిటల్ 3D మ్యూజియం ఉందో, దాని మ్యూజియం సంబంధించినటువంటి చిన్న పార్ట్ 5-6 పార్ట్లు ఉన్నాయి. అందరూ కూడా మీ సెల్ ఫోన్లలో చూడొచ్చు. దానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి లింకు వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు తీసుకెళ్ళండి అందరు కూడా. నేను మీడియా కూడా కోరుతా ఉన్నాను, ఇప్పుడు ఒక చిన్న 40 సెకండ్లకు సంబంధించినటువంటి మీ అందరికి చూపిస్తాను.
మీడియా మిత్రులు కొద్దిగా సహకరించాల్సిన కోరుచున్నాం.
సౌండ్ పెంచండి.
With the end of Operation Polo, Hyderabad's political integration into India began. This led to the establishment of a new bureaucratic elite. The appointment of a new government, the first ever elections. And later, the division of the state into 3 parts based on linguistic lines and the subsequent merger of these parts. With neighboring states. With this, also began Hyderabad's social liberation
ఇప్పుడు కల్చరల్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ జాయింట్ సెక్రటరీ సమర్ నందన్ గారు ఓట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్ ప్రపోజ్ చేస్తారు.
Good evening, everyone. It is an absolute pleasure to be here to propose a vote of thanks to Honorable Governor Sri Jishnudev Barma sir, Honorable Minister Sri G. Kishan Reddy sir, respected Member of Parliament Sri E. Rajendra sir, respected MLC Sri Komuraya sir, respected MLC Anji Reddy sir, and ex-MLC Sri Ramchandra Rao sir. But last but not the least, Madam Shruti Patil, ADG, Ministry of I&B, and all the respected members and participants and friends from media present today in this occasion. Today we gather not just to mark a date on the calendar, but to honor a turning point in our history, that is Hyderabad Liberation Day, a day that echoes with the courage of those who dare to dream of a united India. As Sardar Patel once said, the safety and security of India depends on the complete integration of all its parts. his vision and resolve ensured that Hyderabad would no longer stand apart but proudly join the democratic fabric of our nation. Let us remember the freedom fighters from Chakali Alliyama to Rabinarayan Reddy who stood against injustice. Their sacrifices remind us that, as Abraham Lincoln has said, those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. With profound joy and reverence, we have gathered here to remember the golden moments when Hyderabad became a part of the nation on September 17th, 1948. As a curtain raiser to the event of the Liberation Day, this particular day marks the inauguration of the exhibition designed and presented by Ministry of I&B and Ministry of Culture. Let us also reflect on the words of respected Kishan Reddy sir, who called this day a festival for the people of Telangana, reminding us that tricolor flies again where unity once triumphed over division. On behalf of Ministry of Culture, Government of India, and Ministry of I&B, I thank all the dignitaries today present on the dais to have spared their precious time to be among us and to have graced the important occasion. माँ भारती की चरण बंदन करते हुए आज का ये दिन हम सबको और शक्ति और सामर्थ्य दे ताकि हम भारत को और मजबूत और विकसित करें। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सपना 2047 तक भारत को विकसित बनाना है। इसी सोच के साथ आप सबको अनेक अनेक आभार। जय हिंद।
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఇప్పుడు సిబిసి ఆఫీసర్స్ అండ్ స్టాఫ్ మన గౌరవ ముఖ్యమంత్రి మన గవర్నర్ గారు అలానే కేంద్ర మంత్రి కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారు డిగ్నిటరీస్ అండ్ కల్చర్ మినిస్ట్రీ స్టాఫ్ అండ్ ఆఫీసర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది కల్చర్ మినిస్ట్రీ ప్లీజ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఫర్ ఫోటోగ్రఫీ. 1 minute అమ్మా. ఈ ఫోటో అయిపోయిన తర్వాత నేషనల్ యాంథమ్ ఉంటుంది, త్వరగా రావాలి. Please